Hello everyone, I am Wang Ying from International Education College of Zhejiang Chinese Medical University. Today, we are going to start our class of Getting to Know Traditional Chinese Medicine. In this course, we will have 5 sessions: Basic Theory of TCM, TCM Diagnostics, Herbal Medicine and Formula, Acupuncture and Tuina. We hope that after our class, you can get a brief idea of TCM, one of the most important traditional medicine in the world, which has been working on curing and preventing diseases for Chinese people for thousands of years. And we do hope what you are going to learn in this course will open your mind and get a better understanding of both physiological condition and pathological changes in human beings. Today, in our first class, we are going to talk what is exactly traditional Chinese medicine is. So before we start our class, I have some questions. The first one, what is your idea on traditional Chinese medicine? And if you get some idea of traditional Chinese medicine, could you share with us? My second question is, have you ever tried any method of it? And what is it? And for what kind of disease? How about the result? Let's take a look on these pictures. I think everyone knows this guy on the left side very well, the very famous athlete, Michael Phelps. We can see there are lots of cupping stamps on his body. Do you know what are these? For what? And then the second one, in the middle. I feel very sorry when I look at this picture now. This was the leg of Kobe Bryant. In this picture, there were several needles in his leg. What were these needles for? To stop pain and release his leg problem. The last one, it is David Duchovny, a very famous actor in Hollywood. One of his most well-known TV series is The X-Files. So, in this picture, we can see so many needles were on his face and head. I don't know whether you know his story. He actually had been suffering from depression badly for quite a long time. After having tried many methods of Western medicine, including tranquilizer, anti-anxiety drugs, without any effect, he moves to acupuncturist with hopeless feeling. But out of his expectation, the result turned out to be very effective and satisfactory. Now, he is one of the big fans for TCM in celebrities. I think for most of people, when we're talking about TCM, acupuncture would be the first thing that comes up to your mind. It is true that acupuncture is a very important method in TCM in treating diseases. Well, do you have any idea on its working mechanism? Let's look at the picture on the right side. We will see there are so many acupoints on the body. These acupoints are the targets that acupuncture focuses on. In another word, acupuncturist applies needles to insert into these acupoints, which in TCM theory are related to internal organs and certain tissues and parts of the body. So, by needling these points, he treats certain diseases. Then, let's have a look on this one. In our body, there are 24 meridians with 12 on each side. Further, there are 8 extraordinary meridians. These meridians connect the whole body in a network way. And acupoints are located on different meridians. There are more than 800 named acupoints on one person's body. And they are the targets that an acupuncturist focuses on in treating patients. Besides acupuncture, the application of herbal medicine in TCM is even more popular inside China. Basically, there are different categories of herbs, including vegetable medicinals, animal medicinals and mineral medicinals. Let's take this one as an example. The red dates. It is a very delicious food with the sweet taste. Well, in TCM, it is a herbal medicinal as well, which can tonify blood and strengthen the spleen. Look at the earthworm. Maybe it is a little bit disgusting, but it has a very graceful name in herbal medicine, 地龙, the dragon of the earth. And as a herbal medicinal, it is very effective in clearing heat, dredging the channels and collaterals, and widely being used in patients with sequelae after stroke, epilepsy, or even manic. In the book of the Grand Compendium of Materia Medica, 本草纲目, wrote by Li Shizhen in Ming Dynasty, there are almost 2,000 medicinals are recorded with detailed information, including the place of origin, category, property, function, and formula. Both acupuncture and herbal medicine are the methods that TCM applies in curing diseases and treating patients. But how can those needles and vegetables or even animals cure diseases? What is the mechanism and what is the theory those therapies based on? I think this is what the course going to tell you. TCM is a subject that deals with the physiology, pathology, as well as diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of disease. The systematic theory of TCM, based on the ancient Chinese philosophy, under the guidance of ancient materialism and dialectics. After years of accumulation of experience in disease prevention and curing, was originally founded 2,000 years before, with the witness of the publication of a very, very great book, Yellow Emperors in the Classic. In Chinese, the book's name is 黄帝内经. You may not know, the book together with 本草纲目 are regarded as the memory of the world. TCM reads human body in a holistic way, understands the physiological and pathological condition of human body with the theory of viscera and bones, channels and collaterals, qi, blood, and body fluid, by means of 4 diagnostic methods to differentiate syndromes. And in the end, TCM using herbs, acupuncture, moxibustion, tuina, qigong, and other natural methods to treat diseases and pursues health cultivation. Different from West medicine, TCM actually does not rely on laboratory, experiments, machine, so which makes it not easy to be understood or analyzed by those who are not in this field. Even worse, it brings out the feeling that TCM is unscientific, because it could not be proved in laboratory. In our class, we are going to help you to get an understanding in TCM. And I think in the end, you will figure out that TCM is a complicated system of science, as stated by Qin Shi Zhu, a famous chemist and natural scientist in China. So if we try to make a general comparison between TCM and West medicine, we will see that they read the human body, understand the physiological and pathological conditions, make diagnosis on diseases, and conduct a treatment in different ways. So that's why we have a joke in China which says, when TCM talks with West medicine, just like chickens talking with ducks, they totally using different language. How can they understand and accept each other? Speaking of how to reach a wise understanding between TCM and West medicine, personally, I love what Chen Lifu had explained. He said, TCM works on a road which is to comprehend, while West medicine works on a road which is to analyze. Therefore, they can be the complement for each other. This is what we understand in philosophy, that the two sides of contradiction are opposite to each other, but which on the other hand makes them can be united and utilized by each other. Both TCM and Western medicine have disadvantages and advantages. Why don't we try to unite them, integrate them in a wise way, so as to achieve a better and high-quality service for human beings? Let us follow what Xi Jinping had said when he visited the Confucius Institute in Austria. There is deep and profound wisdom in TCM, as well as precious experience of Chinese people in disease fighting. TCM is the key to open the treasure of Chinese civilization. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.